Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota 2, but attacks make us spells, which has been updated. It's been fixed up, it works properly, and it even includes some new stuff. Like, for example, you can now channel abilities without needing to actually channel them, which means you can, like, use Black Hole, for example. So thank you to Dr. Teaspoon for updating and maintaining the mode. And let's go ahead and play a little bit. If you do enjoy, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Sorry, that sentence was difficult, but do that genuinely, like seriously. Actually, people have been slacking on that, and like that helps the channel, and that's really helpful. It's especially nice because we've recently actually been growing, which is weird. I don't know what's different all of a sudden, but we're getting viewers, so that's good. But, let's keep that up. Anyway, let's get into the games. Okay. Grab ourselves Wraith Band. This bad boy with Medusa. So Medusa is gonna be very fun for us, maybe. We'll see. So she has a bunch of really neat properties. First, Mystic Snake, great ability. Just a really good ability, right? Particularly in combination with Mana Shield and her Aghanim Shard and the Aghanim Scepter. Just top tier ability, really good for us, right? Stone Gaze, also very good. So we really have two abilities that are both fantastic, alright? Then we have Split Shot, which I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe at level 25 we can Split Shot and then send out 4 snakes all at once. If that doesn't work, that's fine too. Then we just send out a single snake, which is still gonna be a banger. And that's the plan, so we'll see how that works out. We'll grab ourselves some boots, and I think I was just going straight Aghanims. Just gotta start throwing stones at people, right? Or, well, turning people into stones. You get it. Anyway, that's the plan. Yeah, we're just gonna play some nonsense here, right? Hello, friend. There you go, have some snakes. Snake time, yeah! Alright, this is very good already. I'm quite satisfied with the starting stages of this. Next benefit of Medusa, she has attack range. Which it seems obvious, but like, yeah, she's a ranged hero. And because she is a ranged hero, we get to throw out more stuff because we have an easier time attacking things. Hello, give me mana. Yes! I have mana for days! Yes! I am invincible because I have mana. No, genuinely though. Oh, we already have our Aghanim Shard. That was quick. I guess you get it really early in this mode. Oh, Broom Handle. That's very good too. Where did Acid Spray come from? I think the tower. I think towers have Acid Spray. Alright, so now we're throwing down our ultimate, which is probably actually worse than the Mystic Snake, but not by much. Oh my god, this is a different map. This is an older Dota map and I love it. I'm watching all of the TIs right now, right? And you may have heard about this before. But I'm watching all of the TIs right now. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting was that for TIs 1 through 6, it's really like just the same map. Like, it's just mostly the same map. Right? Although I think actually through TIs 1 through 5, I think TI 6 had a big change. And TI 7 is also another big change. So it's just kind of like the map is like adjusting as we go through things, but only past a certain point. And it's kind of interesting once that cut happens. Once they were like, yeah, we can actually just, mess with the map a lot. Because at first it didn't feel like they were super comfortable doing that. Alright. Grab this. Notice I just grease himself with his skill he does. It's very good for us. I'm very happy about it. No, I am always satisfied when our opponents are kind of their own downfall. Alright. Eat a royal jelly. I miss royal jelly. And grab ourselves this. We're just screaming a lot. Sorry guys, it's just... She's just very mad, okay? She's just very upset at the state of things. You might be like, at what things? Like, what? The state of what things? All the things. All of it. Everything. It's all very upsetting. Now, you know what? I actually agree. Oh, hello. Okay, here have some snakes. Oh, this is some bullshit, I have to say. Come on, give me another snake. Come on, there we go. No, I need a snake. There you go. Just, oh shit, that's not good. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a juggernaut. That's not so good. Ooh. Yeah, that's not very good at all, is it? I can farm these though. Although they don't seem to be triggering my stone gaze, which is annoying. Alright. What do we want to buy? Well, I'm kind of thinking we want something to deal with that juggernaut. I don't know what that would be. I also feel like I just want a dragon lance, honestly. Just get some attack range, right? Like, it's good. It's Medusa.
Your top tower is under attack.
Manually casting is cheating? Of course manually casting is cheating. This is called attacks cast spells, not I cast spells. That would be a different, much worse game mode. Let's play that next time. I cast spells. I am the only one that gets to cast spells. None of you do. Okay. Get rid of that. Yeah, get stunned, tower. What a nerd. What a nerd of a tower getting stunned. Can't do anything to me. Although I am slightly poisoned, which is unfortunate. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. You know what? Let's just do it. Like, let's just figure this out. I'm just gonna fight y'all. It's okay. We got all the time in the world. Very good. I'm gonna pick up a butterfly, I think. I just need some attack speed, right? We could just rush a moonshard, I guess. Yelling stream. It is a yelling stream. It's a yelling scream. No, but I find it very interesting just how much the map changes, like, as you go through the years. But it, like, didn't come gradually. It just happened all at once. Although I imagine now that I'm at TI 7, like, every day forward, like, every tournament going forward is gonna be, like, a significant map change, right? Because they, after 7.0, it's actually, that's a really interesting thing I've noticed as well, is that Dota as a whole didn't change that much for a very, very long time. It was just like, you know, it was Cav Dota. It was pretty much the same thing. And with 7.0, that's when everything started, like, just changing much, much quicker, much more frequently. TI 7 was also when shrines were a thing, so that's again with 7.0. So far, TI 7 is, by the way, an absolute bomb, I gotta say. TI 7 is great. Yeah, get pushed, tower. We'll grab ourselves more mana from the Mystic Snake. I'm all about getting more mana. Here, have a snake. They connected, but I don't know where the guy's at. I'm not gonna go ahead and make a fuss about it. Okay, I'm worried about that, I gotta say, but I don't know what I can do about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pushing. There we go. Very good. I need a satanic for some lifesteal, I think. Oh, we didn't get it. Ah, I needed a snake. I needed a snake. Very unfortunate. Well, that's how it goes. So we get the Satanic and then consume Aghanim's and get MKB, right? Will you make a tier list of every TI? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know I haven't really talked much about TI-7. But TI-7 might actually be the best one. Just like straight up. Like the meta is so diverse. It's crazy. Like mostly something that sticks out to me is again like how many different lanes, but like also how much difference in game length. And there's like lots of opportunities for teams to come back, and heroes are really interesting because of talents. And it just seems like peak Dota. My favorite so far is TI3. Tusky, you're wrong. TI3 is the worst one. How can you... what? How could TI3 be your favorite? TI3 is actually the worst TI. By a significant margin, if you ask me. It's like not even fucking close. Why? Because it's like TI3 standard laning setup is 4-1-0. Because the tri-lanes are so powerful that nobody even tries to challenge them. So both teams are just stuck on their respective sides of the map, never interacting with each other because they're like, oh, well, I can't go over there. There's an anti-mage farming down in the bottom lane. Right? So they just like stick their offlaner into the jungle because they know the offlane is just gonna die if they go into the tri-lane. There were games that took 25 minutes before the 5th kill happened. And it's like, god damn it, get to it. I don't have all day. No, TI6, oh wait, sorry, TI3 did not respect my time, and I don't respect TI3 because of him. This Juggernaut situation is, I don't really know what to do about it, if I'm completely honest. It's not like it does a lot of damage, really. Alright. But TI3 had some iconic moments, sure, but that doesn't mean the rest of the tournament wasn't shit. TI3 had good finals, I will give you that. But even that is overstated. Because the first 2 games of TI3 are really boring as well. They're just kind of funny. Because both of them, the draft took longer than the actual game. It's just in the first game, Na'Vi was like, we're gonna be hyper aggressive. And then they just lose and give up in 14 minutes. And in the second game, they're like, we're gonna be hyper aggressive. And this time it works. And then they win in 14 minutes. And it's like, okay, you know what? At least it didn't take an hour.
Videos back on, they were 10/10s.
Hey, Baumi the cat. Yes, I was just kind of like, I'm just kind of busy right now, and I wanted to make sure I have an understanding of all of it first. So I thought, you know what, I like the idea of this stuff, but let me actually watch all of the TIs before I continue it. So that I can like pinpoint the exact things. And that will also allow me to like review specific things again, which is gonna be useful. The TI3 had genuinely one of the best games out of all TIs, right? And that is the game 5 of Grand Finals. And it had a great storyline with Na'Vi and Alliance just kind of like clashing into each other. I'm not gonna go ahead and dispute that. Like, those are all absolutely fantastic. But the rest of the tournament was just a slog. Was just a slog. Oh dear god. Okay, sorry, enough TI3 hating. So we have this now. Can I wait, I need multiple targets to try this out.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh no, where's... Yes, 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 it works, it works, yes! Alright, triple snake power. Damn it, I thought I could maybe trick it into actually putting it into my inventory. TA3 was the Fountain Hook one? I think so, yeah. Which was some bullshit, by the way. Like, yes, absolute banger, absolutely legendary, right? Like, 100% as a spectator. So goddamn funny that then they just started fountain hooking people. But also, like, goddamn what a scam. Because Na'Vi was losing that game hard. They should have lost that game. 100% they should have lost that game. And then they just go and fountain hook their way to victory. And it's just unbelievable. Like, how dare you? There's this clip that they show at a later TI where they were recording the reaction of the other players as they were watching that game happen. And Loda from Alliance was just mad. Like, most of the other players were just kind of like, that's kind of funny, or like, oh dear god, I hope they don't do that against us. And Loda was just running around, was just like, that's bullshit, that is bullshit, that is bullshit, that shouldn't be allowed, that is bug of you. He was just mad. And I'm like, I get why you're mad. You don't want to play against that. Also, you're right, that is bullshit. But also, you obviously just don't want to play against it. Alright, come here, nerd. I'm disarmed and I don't like it. Yes! Get stunned! Who even are you? I stun everybody! Not a problem. Look at that. Was it a bug? It's weird. So like, okay, in case you're not familiar. So the way fountain hooking worked. Something you could do with Pudge. Or like, let me just go ahead and start from the beginning. So the way Pudge hook used to work is that when you throw out the hook, it then, when it hits the target, it will return to where Pudge is right now. Right? Which is not how Pudge hook works these days. These days, Pudge hook will return to where Pudge was when he threw the hook. And honestly, it was just like a little bit of a feature that made sense because it just felt better, frankly speaking, right? It just feels better to have it that way because you can run around a little bit with Pudge, right? You can force stuff yourself and reposition yourself. It was just kind of interesting. However, as a consequence of that, Chen just had an ability that made it so that you could teleport somebody back to the fountain, right? Like, I think he still has that today. And you can combine these two things where you throw out the hook and you time the teleport so that as the hook is flying, you teleport the Pudge back to the fountain. And then when the hook hits something, it will return that target to where the Pudge is right now. Right? And it will just grab the guy and then carry it to the Pudge. And this was something that everybody knew existed. Right? People can try and pretend that they didn't know, but that would just be dishonest. Like, 100% everybody was aware that this was a thing. It was just not considered to be something that was valuable. Right? It was like a joke, like techies. Until TI5. Right? But it was like a joke. Like, you wouldn't go for a fountain hook, because it's like, I don't know, it's like playing a right-click Crystal Maiden. Can you do it? Probably, I don't know, but like, you wouldn't do it in a tournament now, would you? And the thing is that there's kind of this little bit of a myth that people believe that, like, Alliance was Na'Vi was geniuses because they had Pudge and Chen on the same team, and they went for a fountain hook, and it was like all planned to try and take down the enemy carry. But that's actually not true. So, in the that little segment that I talked about, where they later talk about the fountain hook, it's actually shown, like Dendi says, that no, we weren't planning for this going into it. And if you go and watch back TI3, this wasn't the first time they picked Pudge. They actually picked Pudge in a match beforehand, and they just used him as an aggressive roamer. And they won that game with no gimmicks. Like, they didn't try to do... I think they tried fountain hooking once in that game as like a kind of a joke. It wasn't really serious. because they didn't try again, and it just wasn't really something they were going for, because they were just playing Pudge, like genuinely. They were just doing Pudge stuff with him. So for this next match, they picked Pudge again because he did really well in the previous game, but they were losing, and they had Pudge and Chen. So they were just like, they just tried it, like on the spot. Oh nice, Ballista, that's fun. Like, it wasn't something they had planned out ahead of time. They were just losing, and they didn't have anything else they could really do. Which you might then say, wait, that makes it even more bullshit. And to that I say, yeah, look, nobody says that this wasn't bullshit. This was bullshit, but it wasn't like cheating, right? Was it bullshit? Yes. But it was a mistake, not on the side of Na'Vi. It was a mistake on the side of, like, the people making Dota for not taking it seriously, for not thinking that this was something that people would actually do in tournament. And then Na'Vi did it in tournament, and it was completely overpowered because it was basically an insta-kill on the enemy carry whenever they hit it. And it wasn't really like a big risk. I mean, like, what's the worst case scenario? The Pudge is no longer in the fight, okay, whatever, he's useless anyway, you know, like, we're losing anyway, it's not like the Pudge is important. So, hello, nerd. Got him. Dude, Medusa, she crazy. Look at her go! Look at her go! Nice. Do you guys want to watch that segment together really quick? Let's watch it together. Let's watch it. We'll just include this in the video. It's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a look. It's a bit long, but I think we can just include it, right? Alright, so this is the International Archives Fountain Hook.
Point for the upper bracket semifinals. Tong Fu taking on the fan favorite Na'Vi.
When we picked Pudge and Chen, we were sure we're gonna crush the game early on.
Na'Vi's trying. No, they pick it. They took the Pudge. You can see Dendy smiling right now.
Oh, yes.
He wanted it bad, and Puppy gave it to him.
Yeah, for some reasons, that game it didn't work out.
Vacuum back into the call down. Dendy biting up more than he can chew. He will be cleaned up now. Puppy.
Something I would like to add here is that Na'Vi is a bit delusional here. Like, Pudge worked out in the one game where they played Pudge beforehand, but it wasn't because of Pudge. Right? Like, I mean, I watched the game. Like, they didn't win because of Pudge. I know it would feel like they won because of Pudge, like if you were playing that match, but really, any good mid laner, any good ganker could have done what Pudge did in that match. I think personally, Pudge was actually holding them back. He wasn't that effective overall, like in terms of being uniquely Pudge. But anyway.
Caught out in the middle of the fight.
We were getting stronger and stronger.
In this point of the game, there is nothing else in the whole game that can change anything.
And Tong Fu is beginning to grind Na'Vi down. They got a 5-kill lead, right around 5,000 gold to their advantage.
This is really troublesome for Na'Vi.
5,000 gold may not sound like that much today, because, you know, modern Dota has a lot more golden experience in it. Right, you just have way more resources in modern Dota than in old school Dota. At TI3, 5,000 gold is a lot. Imagine that more like 10k difference.
The game was on the edge and we could lose it like any moment. I was sure about that. We knew we needed to do something, so we started to try something out.
Tong Fu is going to continue to push. They're not done. Mech still hasn't even been used. There's a hook. How? Brought all the way back to the base. Cleaned up by the fountain.
但是突然被勾的时候，其实一开始，因为那局我们优势很大嘛，一开始会觉得也没什么，下次注意点就行了。
Dandy said, "This is the only way we can win the game." Us too, just doing that stupid stuff. I was like, "All right, let's go."
He's gonna try it again. Can he? Got him that time. See you in the base move.
Look at this bullshit.
Whenever I saw enemy around, I would ask Papi TP me. He would TP me and I would try hooking.
Oh, there we go. The hook. Got it.
Fountain hook, fountain hook, fountain hook. It would continue. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? You know, just keep it up.
然后结果他不停的
They were good at hitting them.
怎么说呢？就感觉很神奇吧。
Tongfu didn't know what to do. Like, they actually screwed up quite a lot.
It's hard to stay calm. Mentally, you're panicking. Apocalypse is happening in your head.
I do have to agree. I think that's a totally right assessment of it. Tongfu was playing really well, and then after the fountain hooks started happening, you could feel them playing worse. Like, it just felt like they weren't as good anymore. They were super tilted.
He just goes to Tongfu.
Gyrocopter as Aegis, siege high ground, you know. Everybody knows the simple road to victory. The game should be done as simple, but he just got removed.
Oh, he got him! He got him! They're on their feet, they're chanting! All it took was one fountain hook.
That does not show how bullshit and important that moment was. Right? So in that specific moment, Tongfu, they kind of regrouped and they killed Roshan and they had an Aegis on the gyrocopter. So they were fully ready to go for a push. They were gonna probably end the game in that moment. And then they got fountain hooked on the gyro, losing not only the gyrocopter, but the Aegis at the same time, which is probably the only way that Na'Vi had of ever killing that gyrocopter twice. So that clip doesn't really do that moment justice.
Howell playing Gyrocopter could have simply just TP'd after the hook. He could have just TP'd back home.
然后就
I don't think that's true. I know that No-Tail is saying it, and I should probably trust what No-Tail is saying. But I don't think you could TP while being hooked. I think you were stunned. Unless I'm misunderstanding what he's saying. He's saying he could have TP'd home after he was in the fountain, which, I mean, you would have gotten stunned, right? Like, that wouldn't have worked either. So I don't really know what No-Tail is saying there.
然后就是被勾回去了，2条命死了，然后就
Also, keep in mind, heroes were much weaker back then, and the fountain definitely killed them quickly.
导致最后的一个比赛输掉嘛，就非常的遗憾。
The fact of the matter is, like, a player that was on point probably would have still won that game as Gyrocopter. Probably should have never gotten hooked. Probably. But Dota is a lot like life, you know? Shit happens, you have to deal with it.
Man, I feel bad for them. After Patch ulted the gyro and then revived the TP. No. So this is something Na'Vi did really well, but every time they hit a fountain hook, they immediately had the Alchemist teleport back to the base for another stun. Like, I think No-Tail is just wrong here.
King Tongfu players with Chen teleport was one of the most amazing things that I've done. It was vicious, and I was part of it.
I was very angry watching the game. It's not really so much against Na'Vi as against the rules.
A lot of people were saying it's very unfair or wrong. We came into the player lounge and I saw a lot of screaming.
Remove that from the game. That was the biggest joke I've ever seen.
He's so mad.
But what is bug abuse and what is not, I'm still a bit salty about it, I think.
Like, how can you win? How can you even be allowed to win that way? Tongfu had that game. Is that balance? You hook a guy with Aegis? It should be. Oh my fucking god.
He's so mad.
Disqualification.
Yeah, he was definitely like, you guys don't deserve it or something like that. And they're like, whatever, dude.
Let them try this thing. They can do it, go on, try this thing.
You have to respect the skill that it took for those fountain hooks to happen. If it was completely broken and super easy to do, everyone would be doing it. They weren't afraid to try it or make it happen.
I was sure the game was fair, even after like I heard those screamings.
Oh, 因为在
Can I say that I think PPD is also wrong there? So PPD is kind of implying that the reason people were on fountain hooking is because, you know, it wasn't like it was too hard to reasonably do. And I don't think that's true. I think people were on fountain hooking because they weren't considering it a viable option, right? It was just a mentality, like where people just like, this is not something you actually do because it's not good, right? It's a joke. You wouldn't do the joke thing in a serious tournament. So, but the thing is that I also believe that this was going to happen at the tournament exactly once, right? This was going to happen at one tournament, and after that tournament, it was always going to be removed. It was always going to be removed after that tournament. And so, you know, the implication with PPD there is that, you know, other teams could have done it, but no. I am of the firm opinion this was going to happen in Dota history exactly a single time, and afterwards that was going to be removed from the game, which is exactly what happened. It happened once, and then it was removed from the game.
就是在我们那个中国人眼里，就是觉得输了就是输了，就是不会说因为它全水沟是一个可能相对来说比较不太平衡的一个东西吧，然后会去埋怨什么东西。我们就觉得输了就是我们自己技不如人吧，包括国内的也都会觉得对方会觉得对方打得厉害，不会说因为这个东西太 bug 了或者怎么着。
这也是下一年赢得 TI 的一个原因吧，但是当时我没有找他们讨论过这个问题吧，我怕提起他们的伤心事，他们打我。
Some exploits are fun and good. This was one of them. Maybe a bit.
没有找他们讨论过这个问题吧，我怕提起他们的伤心事，他们打我。
Pictured a man who has been beaten up by his team. There's a deep suffering in these eyes. Like I can feel the pain coursing through my body. He remembers.
Some exploits are fun and good. This was one of them. Maybe a bit too strong, but still.
It was too strong.
就之后削掉的倒是就是没什么了嘛。
You can discredit the game, but in reality, like, Dota is still the same. You can still win games in the most weird ways that haven't been seen or done.
It's the same for everyone, so it's fair for everyone, and it's just kind of a part of the way Dota tournaments go.
Some bad takes from PPD. Anyway, setting that aside, like, I think this is a really fun part of Dota history, right? And it's just kind of, again, it was something that was going to happen a single time, right? Only just once. And personally, I think somebody is at fault here, right? In my opinion, this should never have happened. Fountain hooks like this. Maybe we can even find the Tongfu versus Navi versus Tongfu. All right, so we found a little video where we can actually see it. Maybe not at high quality, but we got it all in one spot. So I don't think this should ever have happened. This shouldn't be something that was in Dota, and it shouldn't have happened in tournament. But the people to blame for that isn't the players. It's the developers, right? Just like the players, the developers just never took this seriously. They didn't consider this something that would actually be done and would actually be relevant in tournament. They considered this to be something that was kind of an oddity of the game, right? It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of in the game. It's not that important. I don't know if you guys are particularly familiar, but it's a little bit like, for example, super wave dashes in Super Smash Bros. Melee, right? Where it's something that's incredibly difficult to do, where it's a 2 one-frame inputs in a row. And when you do it, you kind of zoom across the map at hyper speed. And in theory, that could be useful sometimes, but in actuality, it's never actually gonna be something you can use reliably. So that's kind of how people looked at it. They didn't consider it to be something that is worth worrying about. And that was an oversight on the side of the developers, not an oversight on the side of, the players, right? And the players, they just happened to try it, and turns out that it was actually genuinely good. It's one of those funny things where if you take the thing that, you know, the scrubby people do, that they do jokingly, that is not really meant to be taken seriously, and you give it into the, or you put it into the hands of really good players, as in the best players in the world, then there is a good chance that they might actually be able to make use of it. Right? Look at this. Just quick little fountain hook here. Brutal, 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 brutal. Anyway, I think we have seen enough. I just think this is a really fun part of Dota history. And let's get ourselves into another game. Alright, Troll Warlord. I'm actually pretty excited about Troll Warlord, I gotta be honest. Because this is a huge amount of attack speed, right? And we can even use Battle Trance to like kind of become invincible. And Ruining Axis, once we get Aghanim Scepter, will dispel us. Which seems really nice. I don't know if it's gonna cast Berserker's Rage now and like constantly toggle between ranged and melee. That would be kind of awkward, and let's just hope that doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see. You'll never come out of your ultimate? Perfect! Look, if I don't have to play the game, that's my ideal game. Oh my god. I played rabbits versus sheep earlier today. Alright, like rabbits versus sheep. Generally speaking, when I start my stream, one of the first things I do, I just play a round of rabbits versus sheep. It takes like 20-30 minutes, and by the time I'm done with that, we have people on the stream, we can start playing games together. And no, I didn't do a 0 APM win. I have done a 0 APM win before, but I played without items. I didn't buy a single item, and I won. That game is just very difficult, and I'm very good at it. But I just find that very funny. Alright, I'll go ahead and just yeet this down here. Axe shot. Axe shot doesn't count. Shut up. You don't get to take this from me. Axe shot doesn't count as an item.
Hey Baumi, going to move to the US this month. We'll miss watching these streams live as much.
Hey, Manjiro, thanks for the 19 months. Oh, what are you doing there? Well, I hope that works out for you. Well, what you doing there? That's a strange place to move to. Hey, you would have to pay me to go there. How was it 0 APM? Well, I just didn't push a button. I had a live meter for APM playing for... Oh, I can get... Okay, that's good.
Smart.
Oh yeah, let's go, dude. This is very satisfying, and I very much enjoy this. Sorry. Yeah, no, I've won a 0 APM game before, where... so I got an APM meter, which tracks the actions per minute over the last minute. Not for, like, the whole match. And, I tried to minimize my APM, and I had 0. Because that game is just very difficult. It's just a very hard game. Let's go, Troll. This is great. Troll is just popping off already. Alright, we're dead, right? Yeah, that tower is gonna be impossible to kill. How do we kill this tower? It's got healing! It's got healing! Oh, that's never gonna happen. And it can dissimulate? We're never killing that tower. Alright. Come in here. I'm just gonna go somewhere else and hope that we don't have to fight the tower. Get TP boots. I wanna just get, like, movement speed, right? And, like, Saint Yasha. I just need to be able to close in on people. As long as I'm next to people, we'll be good. And this gives us attack speed or status resistance. Although it's gonna be status resistance, right? Alright, cool, we're transformed. We're very mad. Alright. I don't think I can do anything. Oh no, I died. Like, surprisingly, actually did not get my ultimate triggered. Oh well. Out of curiosity, think Shivas or Skadi would reduce that tower's healing? No. Shivas maybe. But I don't think towers are affected by the Shiva aura. So I don't think so. Alright. grab this. And we will go for that, I suppose. I don't know. And we gotta build some items. We troll Warlord. This hero isn't exactly the strongest without any tools. But you know, that's pretty nice, I gotta say. So we'll go Ancient Yasha and then Aghanims. And honestly, I think once we have that going on, we'll be pretty strong. Gotta be optimistic, right? I'm gonna go and kill Roshan, I think. Let's go and see if we can maybe take that guy down. I don't know, he might be strong, but also maybe not. Very good. Go get him, troll. Oh, there's another guy. No, I don't like this. Oh, that's gonna be very annoying, isn't it? Oh, black hole. Yeah, nice. Let's go, Enigma. This is kind of wild. Come here, nerd. No, I'm currently transformed, so you can't really do anything. Good. Come here, nerd. Nah. Nah, what you gonna do to me? Nothing. You can't do anything. Alright, here's our very important Ancient Yasha. And then we'll grab that Aghanims. No, nothing here. Oh, hello. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's okay. I'll get more movement speed. Yeah, that's good. You keep pushing them around. I do like that Windrunner. That's very good. She's just got a very fun ability there. Grab also has the battle trance. More further. And we need just a tad bit more. Oh, right, I forgot about this one. Oh no! Okay. This is not good. Yeah, I'm dead, right? Man, that's like my one counter! God damn it. Can this be dispelled? No, of course it can't be dispelled. Why not? Like, genuinely, why can't it be dispelled? No, well. 147 mana. It's okay, we don't need mana. What do we need mana for? Alright, we troll Warlord, not smart. Troll Smart Lord. Shut up. Grab ourselves that Aghanims in a moment. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. Nice try, tower! Oh no, not this guy again. Oh. No, we're good. We have status resistance. Yes! Status resistance! I have no control over what's happening, by the way. Just... I'm gonna get more Whirling Axis damage. Oh, that tower has Thunder, that's not good. Go get it! You can do it, Sean! Oh, well, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Oh, how rude. Again. Ah. Let me out. I'm just trying to kill this tower, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, if I'm honest. So this might be like a bit of a standstill then, isn't it? Like if I can't kill that tower, then I can't leave. Oh, thank you. No, that's nice. That's better. Yeah, okay. That's much better. Oh, I'm not getting... Ah! Attack! Attack something, Troll! No! Oh, he tried his best. I should maybe be in ranged form. Like, I know I attack slower in ranged form, but... I feel like it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to continue attacking, right?
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
I should be in ranged form, I think. I don't know, it feels a bit weird to play Troll as a ranged unit, but this might actually be right here. Yeah, I'm coming down there. Alright, I'm gonna be a ranged Troll. Let me pick up a moonshot. Just so we have that. Oh, but then I don't get status resistance from Rampage. Which would be unfortunate, because I like having the status resistance. No! Oh, maybe a bit optimistic. Just get the Ferber legendary shard. Oh, perfect. All the towers have different abilities. Yeah. It's randomized. Every tower gets their own little set of stuff. It's kind of a nice way of keeping it a bit, you know. Yep.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good. I'll stay in the melee form. While I think the ranged form has its own advantages, I like having the status resistance. Also more attack speed. I mean, something about this is very satisfying, I have to say. Right? How rude. Oh, I'm a dragon now. Wait, what just happened? I turned into a dragon for a moment. Yeah, it's the Lotus Sword. It's fine, we'll get a Lotus Sword. I do like my current plan of just kind of like, you know, attacking until I die. How long that takes, we'll leave up to fate. I'll pick up a Desolator just so I have a better chance of actually killing stuff. Okay. Hello. Please let me out. I don't have enough attack range to do anything. Good. Yeah, I'll toggle back into melee form. No! Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm up here, that's not good. Damn it! I don't know how I got up there, but I guess I was up there. Honestly, 90% of this mode is just me being very confused. Dragon Knight is nice, the Dragon Tail is just a very good ability. She's a real windrunner now. That's cool, I gotta say. Because usually she's more of like a wind shooter. I guess a Wind Ranger, you could say. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But point being, now she actually runs with the wind. The most cursed TI content that exists, by the way, is an absolutely demented clip of Sir Action Slacks interviewing Windrunner. And it is about as sensible as that sounds. Not Windrunner's voice actor or anything like that, by the way. Windrunner, the hero. Oh, I was using battle chants. That is, in my opinion, the most cursed thing that's ever been created at a TI. At least up to this point. How the fuck do you interview Windrunner? Well, what they did is they had this, like, projection of Windrunner, right? Like, at least in post. And so Action Slacks was just standing there talking to nothing. And then they, like, play her animations as well as her voice lines and try to make that make sense with, like, a scripted interview that Sir Action Slacks then performs. And they did that for a bunch of heroes, but the one for Windrunner is just absolutely cursed. Not only because the let's just say that there's not much chemistry between the actors, but also because Windrunner's model just is bad. It's just a really bad model. So when it's scaled up to look like the same size as Sir Action Slacks, it just kind of looks really cursed. And, yeah. No, we're not watching that. That would just be painful. I mean, honestly, that's just... we don't need to see that. Alright, let's go in. Nice. Completely annihilated that, not a problem. Who's next? I didn't cast my ultimate. I mean, I tried to, but it didn't cast it. So, that's unfortunate. No, well. And that tower stunned me. That's the 1x6 tower. It is the 1x6 tower. That's true. It's got split earth. That's funny. That's kind of funny. This one is even better. It's got plasma field and fissure. I see some people in chat have found the video and are watching it, and again, I just... I mean, again, you can watch it yourself if you want, but I'm not gonna go ahead and go through that again. Alright, very good. Hey, look at us.
Your top tower is under attack.
Alright, we consume this. Then I think I get a swift blank. So I can get in and do stuff. And then we'll see. Hello. Yeah, I mean, like, when we're not getting locked down by an OD, Troll is very good. Like, just kind of excellent, to be honest. Force boots. I mean, we probably don't need them. You know, I would say that we don't really have to kill Roshan because there's not much point. But it's not like I can stop. It's not like I can stop doing it, so we might as well keep going. Also, yes, I'm gonna get the additional 2 seconds as opposed to the strong dispel. You might be like, Baumi, the strong dispel is obviously much better. Yes, but I want to be angry for longer. Okay, that's fine. No, it's okay, I die. I go resurrection. I'm fine. Wait, what happened to me now? Yeah! I'm a wolf! Yes! Oh, I might be dead. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? I think I'm dead. Ooh, I'm getting stunned a lot. Yeah, there you go. I did kill a bunch of them though, so that's good. That seems like the worst option, but also the best option. I think we're gonna go with it. The worst best option. Yeah, the way Lotus Orb in this game mode interact is always a little bit strange, isn't it? Always is.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Alright, I say we wait until everybody's alive and then we like take him down. It'll be fine. Oh, I have a... No, I'm good, I'm good. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to like control my hero, but ultimately it didn't trigger yet. And there isn't really much of a point to farming, to be honest. But I guess we'll go for some stuff. That's okay. I have status resistance. Nice, got it. Got it. Not a problem. Troll is way too good. Best ultimate in the game. Top tier. Not an issue. What you even gonna do about me, huh? Oh shit. No, not that, not that. Don't do that. Oh no. Okay. How do we push? I honestly have no idea how I'm ever gonna push this. These towers have Black Hole, the Mars Ultimate, Fiend Script, Hex. So that's not ideal, I would say. I don't really know how we're gonna push against those. Yeah, that's gonna be the tricky part, isn't it? I mean, BKB does help. It's probably the way to go, honestly. Let's just get a Divine and a BKB. I see people saying that BKB doesn't help because those things bypass BKB. BKB still helps because the game mode doesn't trigger on BKB. Right? So while, yeah, you're correct in that, you know, those abilities will pierce the BKB, but the game mode doesn't pierce the BKB, so it should be fine. Hey, Kieran Bow 1, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. We do, however, need to kill them within the time frame, which is still gonna be tricky. Wait, this OD is just such a big problem. Alright, I'll be there in a moment, don't worry about it, I'll be right there. You sure they won't even cast the black hole? I'm not sure, no, but from my understanding of how things work, that should be how it works. That they shouldn't cast it. As long as the only thing they're attacking is a BKB target, which, I guess we're about to figure that out, right? Yep, they're not casting anything, see? The problem is my BKB is about to run out, and then they will. Yep. There you go. No. No. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Ex Machina. Oh, that's smart! Actually, you're totally right. I should totally have gotten that Ex Machina. I mean, I can't because, like, somebody else has it, but I should have it. I mean, I'm just gonna keep running in and dropping the vines in front of those towers. It's like a sacrifice to them, you know? I mean, it's like one of those things, but if if I sacrifice enough divines to the towers, then eventually they'll let me pass. Okay. Thank you. Very good. Now with Ex Machina I get another BKB, which is... yeah, that's good. That'll help. Now we just need to get into the base first, though. Like, we gotta get back in there. Which that might already be tricky. Okay. Does anybody know how to, like, stop spam emails? Like, I get a lot of spam on my like, publicly accessible email, the one that I use for, like, you know, YouTube shit. And it's annoying. And, the Gmail filter doesn't catch all of it. And what I usually do is I, like, block that email address. So I'm just like, okay, block this as I get spam from them. But it doesn't really help. It's just like a new email that, like, spams me the same shit from the next day. And, don't really know what to do about that.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Can't really stop them though. Once it's flagged across the databases, you're fucked. Ah, that's annoying. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's like a quick delete, but it is annoying. Alright, I'm coming. Hello, friend. Yeah, it's tough to go up against me, I gotta be honest. I'm really scary. I'm just kind of terrifying. I mean, like, I don't know what to say. Troll goes hard, right? Go, go, go. I'm going. Going as fast as I can. Nope, I don't need spellcasts. Oh wait, the tower's already dead. Alright, we got it. Oops, never mind. Also, I can't use my Ex Machina. Fun fact. There we go. Got it! Nice! The best. The best. Very good. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We did a little bit of something different in the middle there, but I hope you don't mind. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I'd definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.